Hey, Dana here, and welcome to my vlog, and this is what's new. I was approached in a text from an individual that I talked to about a year ago when it was dealing with timeshares, because I really want to get out from underneath my timeshare. Most people that are in timeshares want to get out of their timeshares. So these individuals, I decided it's not a buy. It's looking to go through the legal system to get the timeshare to release me from my contract. So we're going to find out exactly what we're dealing with here. I've been getting phone calls constantly from people who want to buy my timeshare. So unfortunately, to buy my timeshare, you have to be, the maintenance fees have to be current, and mine are not. So I'm in the thousands behind. So we're going to see what this conversation is going to, see if this conversation and this situation, they can help me get out from under my contract. Stay tuned. Until I can come up with the funds. Right now I don't have any. I've owned this thing since '82. I've never been there. My folks have been there twice, but I've never been there, and I've been paying over the years. It's stayed about the same. It's been about $660 a year for maintenance fees. But now they've got to a point where if you don't use your weeks during the year, you lose them.
Correct. Okay, and let me ask you.
Okay.
This timeshare. Did you go to an actual presentation when you bought this timeshare? Like, did you physically go to one of those timeshare presentations?
Oh yeah, back then, yep, it was a big thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
And God forbid something were to happen to you, who would be the heir to your estate? Who would inherit your assets, your properties, this timeshare?
Right now, it would be my wife.
Okay. And do you have children?
They're all grown.
Okay. Now, would your children want to, or could your children financially maintain all the financial and legal liabilities under contract with Park Regency? God forbid something happened to you.
No, definitely not.
And you reside in New York, is that correct?
That's correct.
Are you aware that the state of New York has consumer protection laws, which are part of the Consumer Protection Act? So it's a federal act that applies to all 50 states, which would make it impossible for you to sell or rent your timeshare for profit. Did you know this?
No.
Okay, let me explain why so it makes sense to you. In my many years in this profession, people typically convey to me, Dana, that it was their understanding when they bought their timeshare, they believed they had purchased a piece of property that they would own in which they can sell or rent to anyone of their choice. Was that your understanding as well when you bought it?
Way back, yeah.
Okay, do you recall if your sales rep made you aware that your timeshare has to be paid in full and current with all financial obligations before you can attempt to sell it?
No, I wouldn't have remembered that. That's more than 40 years ago.
Well, let's look at it from a common sense perspective.
Right.
Let's say if you were buying a house.
Okay.
And that bank that was going to lend you the 30-year mortgage to buy the house, they told you, if you ever want to sell this house, first you have to pay the mortgage off in full, and then you can put it up for sale. Would you use a bank under those conditions to buy a house?
Probably not.
Probably not. Okay, so is it fair for us to assume that it's probably not that you don't remember if they mentioned this or not? It's not that you don't remember, it's that they never even mentioned it, because if they would have told you that, maybe it would have affected your thoughts on buying the timeshare, correct?
Probably, yeah.
Oh, okay. Let me ask you, if you could sell this today, how much do you want for your timeshare?
I just want to get out of it. Period. Just.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just get out from under.
Yep, free and clear. Yeah,
Okay.
that's all I want.
All right. Let's say theoretically, and this is theoretically, that I wanted to take over your timeshare contract.
Okay.
Do you know what the next step is?
Well, signing over the deed somehow.
Okay. The requirement is because in your contract there's a clause called right of first refusal, which means you have to contact the resort and get their permission to sell this or to transfer it. Then you would give them my name.
Okay.
They would send me an application. I would fill it out. I would be giving them permission, Dana, to pull my credit, look at my financials, my background. And they can come back for whatever reason they want to, Dana, and say denied and force you to keep this timeshare. Were you aware of this or no?
Nope, was not aware of it.
Oh, okay. And that's called the right of first refusal. Say they hold exclusive rights who can become an owner of that timeshare. So they can simply deny anybody that they want to that you bring to the table to buy it or transfer it to and just force you to keep this. Now, here's something that caught my attention earlier. You did convey to me that your understanding was originally when you bought this, you believed that you had purchased a share property in which you can sell or rent to anyone of your choice, correct?
Sure. Yep.
This is a big problem. It's actually illegal to sell a timeshare as an investment if it has no capital gain, dividends, or pays you interest. For example, when you buy a car, you understand that a car, it's a depreciated asset. As soon as you leave the lot, the value goes down.
Right.
So when you go to sell it, more than likely you're not going to make a profit, correct?
Right.
Okay, on the flip side, Dana, if you buy an actual piece of real estate, whether it's commercial or residential, you expect over time for the value to go up. And when you sell it, more than likely you should make some type of profit, correct?
That's correct.
The fact that the salesperson led you to believe that you were purchasing a share of the property that would go up in value, this is a violation of the Consumer Protection Act by selling you a timeshare as a property that is not considered an investment. Has it ever crossed your mind that the salesperson may have used deceptive sales practices or could have misled you on purpose to make a sale?
Back then, they were herding us in like cattle and having us, walk out with prizes and all kinds of stuff.
Okay, well, not much has changed. They
Okay.
still do this very similar to what you just mentioned. Okay, so with that being said, do you recall if the sales rep gave you the opportunity to read your contract before you signed it? In other words, did they say, Dana, here's the contract. Hold on to it for at least a day or two so you have enough time to read it.
Oh, no.
Then, if you're still satisfied, come back with your monies and sign the contract. What do you recall?
We walked in, we saw a presentation, and they passed out the contracts, and we signed them right there, and we were on our way.
So it was on the spot, pressure sale, same day?
Oh yeah. Yep.
This is very important. Here's why. If a business requires a financial commitment over $1,000 for a period of time which requires a contract, the business has an ethical obligation to allow the consumer to have a minimum of 24 hours to review the contract or have an attorney review it first before it's actually signed. Evidently, that opportunity was never given to you, was it?
No, that was within. We were in and out of there probably in 3 hours.
Okay. Are you familiar with the legal term called purchase under duress?
No, I didn't realize there was one.
Okay. Well, it simply means unlawful pressure used on a person to make a purchase that he or she normally would not perform.
Okay.
So, Dana, by that salesperson and the resort not providing you adequate time to read and understand your financial and legal liabilities under contract before you signed it, this may allow you to cancel your contract and get compensation for your purchase price. Respectfully, is it fair for me to assume that to this date you have not read the contract in its entirety to fully understand your terms and conditions? Most people have not.
Yeah, no, I don't even have a contract or a deed.
Okay. And I'm going over this with you because if you ever did have the opportunity to sell this,
Okay.
there are certain financial legal liabilities that you have to disclose to your potential buyer
Okay.
as per the Consumer Protection Act of the state of New York.
Okay.
I'm going to go over these 3 liabilities with you, and I want you to let me know if your sales rep discloses to you or not before you decided to buy it. Okay.
Well, that was a long time ago, but yeah. Go ahead.
At least to the best of your recollection.
Okay.
Number 1, you are a member of the timeshare, not an owner. In your contract, it reads, the resort developer, as the true and only owner of the property, can add, delete, modify terms and conditions without the member's consent. In other words, they can make any change to your contract at any time, and you would have to abide by it. Would you knowingly sign a contract agreeing that they can change it on you at any time and you have to abide by the new contract's terms and rules?
Oh, definitely not. I thought I was buying property, and I had control over that property.
I understand. Well, unfortunately, this is the type of contract that you're under.
Really?
That statement, they can make any change at any time, and you would have to abide by it. Did the salesperson convey to you that the maintenance fees can go up every year, 10 to 15% throughout the lifetime of the membership, which allows the resort to legally double your maintenance fees every 5 years if they want to? Did they disclose that?
I don't remember that. No.
Okay. And your maintenance fees, I know you mentioned that your maintenance fees, you're behind more or less 3 years, and it's right around $4,200 that's currently owed to bring it current.
Right. Now I'm thinking a lot of that's being taxed. Stuff is being added on because even 4 years, 4 times 6 is only 24.
Is not.
Yeah.
Exactly. No, they add a lot. Their late fees and their penalties are outrageous. Okay, so that's what it is.
That's what it is.
And the last item that they should have disclosed to you is that the resort can put a bill in the mail called a special assessment fee at any time, no notice. This is typically for new construction, reconstruction, remodeling, or simply because other members failed to pay their maintenance fees or their loan payments. They can take those deficits and charge the other members to make up for those deficiencies. Were you aware of this?
Nope, not at all.
Oh, of course not. I'm sure if they would have disclosed half of this stuff, you probably wouldn't have bought your timeshare, right?
No, it was come in. Oh, this is great, and this is this and this and this, and and then we signed the contract, and we've been in it ever since.
I understand. Let me ask you, by any chance, are you a homeowner?
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay. Theoretically, if you stop making payments to your mortgage, what happens?
It goes into foreclosure.
Correct. This timeshare is different if you think about it. What can the resort physically take away from you in New York if you officially default on this timeshare obligation?
I'm not sure. I was expecting maybe a lien against my house.
Okay, you're on the right track, Dana. Let me go over exactly what it is so you understand what to expect here in the future if nothing gets resolved with the resort.
Okay.
Since there's nothing for them to physically repossess, what they will do is they will sue you for prospective earnings. Do you know what prospective earnings are?
Whatever the income I'm making at the present time?
Well, similar, but not your income. What they would have earned under contract for a period of time. So, in other words, what's the money they would have earned if you were to continue to make your maintenance payments? So they can go walk into a court of law and show the judge the contract. The contract signed, dated, fully executed. Then they'll turn the page to the perpetual clause, meaning this is a lifelong liability that you signed and agreed to. And then they'll show them the other clause which states that they can legally double your maintenance fees. Guess what? Anytime shareowner defaults, if they decide to pursue this, they walk and the judge would sign off on a judgment for 15 years or 15 payments worth of your maintenance fees. But the problem doesn't stop there. Since it states that they can legally double your maintenance fees, now your $650 becomes $1,300. 1,300 times 15 years or 15 payments, that is $19,500. This is what's considered your current financial liability under contract with Park Regency. I'm sure you never looked at it like that, did you?
Nope, definitely did not.
Oh, of course not, because the sales rep never went over this with you. So sometime, more than likely within this year, typically between years 3 and 4, once you officially default and they realize, hey, this guy's not paying us.
Okay.
If they decide to pursue legal action,
Okay.
they'll get a judgment for the $19,500, and they enforce it one of three ways. Now they have the ability to garnish wages.
Okay.
They have the ability to levy bank accounts, mean take money right out of your account when you're not expecting it, or they attach a lien to the title to your property in New York. It'll sit there and collect interest until the day you sell or refinance. My question to you is, did your sales rep convey any of this to you prior to you signing and agreeing to this contract?
Definitely not.
Okay, and let me ask you, I understand you're behind the 40, with obviously all the fees and penalties, $4,200.
Okay.
Did you stop paying them because of a matter of principle? Because you realized, look, I'm not using it, it's not what I expected? Or was it a financial reason? You just didn't have the ability to pay it? Like, why did you stop paying?
My wife got hurt. And she's had 2 operations, and then she was on comp for almost 3.5 years.
I'm sorry to hear that, and I hope she's doing and your family doing much better by now.
She's better. She's better, but still not back to work yet. But that was the primary reason, because our income went.
Oh, of course.
Yeah.
No, I understand. I get it.
Yep.
I want to see if there's anything that can potentially be done.
Sure.
Okay?
Sure.
Because I understand that this was obviously there's a reason, a medical reason that you were unable to pay the obligation that you have with Park Regency.
Right.
I want to ask you theoretically.
Okay.
If the resort called you today,
okay,
picked up the phone and your phone rang and it was somebody from Park Regency and they said, Dana, you owe us $4,200.
Right.
At this point, we're going to give you 2 options.
Okay.
Option 1, write us a check today for the $4,200 that you currently owe us. If you do this, we will cancel your contract. We will release you of your financial obligation under contract, which is $19,500.
Right.
And we'll make this liability go away. It's gone. If you do not do this, if you don't write us a check for $4,500,
okay,
then we're going to go to court. We'll get the judgment for the $19,500,
right,
and we're going to force you to pay $19,500 instead. If the resort gave you both those options, would you consider paying them $4,500 today to make this liability go away?
I wouldn't have the money to do it. No.
If you had the money, would you do it to make it go away?
Probably, yeah.
How would you come up with the money if the option was available? And before you answer, let me explain why I'm asking. If I owed Park Regency over $19,500 over the next 15 years, and knowing that I'm under contract and they can very well sue me and get that amount,
right,
I would go borrow $4,500 from a relative. I would put it on a credit card. I would try to take out a line of credit or something, or put it on a few credit cards. I would rather owe a relative or even my credit card company $4,500 that I can pay off in a couple of years.
Right.
I would much rather do that instead of being forced to pay $19,500 for something that I'm not even using. That's what I would do.
Yeah.
What would you do?
Well, that would be the first option. It would be just a matter of coming up with the money, which I don't have at the moment, without going outside that box.
Well, of course. Now, is this something where are you able to get a loan for $4,500, or do you have credit cards where you could get that amount, or is that something that's feasible, or just not in this point in time?
Not at this point in time.
I understand. Because, well, let me tell you why I'm asking this question. The reality is the resort's not going to make that offer. They have you on the hook already, $19,500. Okay. So why they don't want to settle for the $45,000? They have you for the $19,500, okay?
Right.
So The only way that you might be able to get under this timeshare obligation is by retaining an attorney that specializes in consumer protection law and timeshare law. And based on the several violations that you and I have been able to identify, they would find grounds to legally cancel your contract. But you're going to have to pay the attorney to do the work to make this debt go away.
Right.
Okay?
Right.
And so that's the reality.
Okay.
So I want to do this. I'm going to send you an email.
Okay.
dcrosby004@gmail.com. Is that correct?
That's correct.
All right. It's going to come Financial Services.
Okay.
I'll say that again. Advocate Financial Services. Hold on to my email. If anything changes in the future, whether you get some unexpected money or tax return or something, even if you can put something up in order to retain the attorney to make this liability go away, give me a call or reply to my email. We'll schedule a formal consultation to see if a law firm is willing to accept your case. Okay? And then you can make a good, sound decision based on facts.
Okay.
The reality is it's going to cost something to make this debt go away. Okay?
Well, of course. Right.
All right, so look out for my email. At the same time, you'll be able to review our credentials, do your homework on us.
Okay.
And then if ever in the future you're in a position to and you're comfortable and it makes sense, give me a call and we'll see if there's a law firm that would consider taking your case and making Park Regency go away. Okay.
And then what do we look at? What do we look at as far as the retainer is concerned? How did they figure that?
I mean, typically we would have to do an actual consultation to determine if there's even a case or not.
Oh, I see. Okay.
To cancel the contract, because if there's no case, it doesn't matter what they would charge $1
right.
or $50.
Right.
Or $5,500.
Right.
If there's no case, there's no case.
Right.
But if you're able to amass, I would say at least half of the number that I conveyed to you, what you're currently owing arrears to the resort.
Okay.
Give me a call, and then we should be able to hopefully find a law firm that would consider representing you to make this go away. Okay.
That'd be great.
Okay. Well, Dana, it was a pleasure. Look out for my Financial Services.
Okay.
Put it on a folder, save it, because you don't know. You might need it a month from now or 6 months from now.
Sure.
Reach out, and then we'll see what we can do, okay?
Okay, sir. Thank you very much for your time.
You're welcome. Oh, you're very welcome. Have a good evening.
You
Bye
too.
for now.
Bye-bye. Interesting. Well, I'm trying to, as you heard, I'm trying to get rid of that timeshare. And these individuals here sound like they will go after the timeshare for improper sales tactics. Definitely an option, because I've been getting phone calls continuously lately where they want to buy your timeshare, but you got to have the timeshare and the maintenance fees paid off, and that's where I'm kind of stuck at the moment. I should give them a call and find out exactly how much I owe, and then also the fact that whether I can start maintenance fees up again and stop collections, and then back pay on the stuff to the collection agency. So anyway, thanks for watching. Don't forget to comment, especially if you've got a timeshare, and if you're still in it or have been in it and got out of it. So like he mentioned in the contract that it's up to the timeshare committee whether you sell it or not. So may have been entrapped in this thing, thinking I could sell it any time. Technically, I can't. So thanks again.